Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I've been slacking on videos lately. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys a little update. I finally found the off-season training program that I'm going to do. It is called Power Block Periodization. This is a program that I got from his name is Cliff Wilson. He's a prep coach. He's really popular actually in the natural bodybuilding scene. I kind of became a lot more familiar with him probably like in the past couple months. He's done some really good videos on reverse dieting and anyways though, and it's like seems like every time I see a client picture posted that he prepped, it's like they're always shredded. Every time I listen to him talk, you can just tell he's one of those he's a great coach. He's one of those coaches that if I already didn't have a great coach, he's definitely somebody that I would be contacting to do a prep. So anyways, the reason why I kind of liked his program was basically because in a way it kind of reminds me of Layne Norton's like fat routine, where you're kind of getting a nice mixture obviously of powerlifting and then also to like hypertrophy work. And I feel like in this program you're definitely getting a nice mix of both. But what I really like about this program as well is that it's allowing you to kind of customize a lot of the exercises. Like for example, today I'm doing chest, triceps, and abs. But for the exercises, I'm allowed to basically customize kind of what chest exercises I want to do, what tricep exercises I want to do, and what ab exercise I want to do. The only thing that I have to stick with is like for this block, it's going to be 5 to 7 reps for the first 12 days, I believe, on my block days. My block days is similar to like a hypertrophy day, kind of more of a bodybuilding style workout. So it's just nice that, he laid out an example, like I think he laid out like, incline or dumbbell, incline bench press for your first pressing movement, and then hammer strength, chest press for your second movement. But it's like, what if those are movements that maybe you particularly yourself never really get much out of? To me, I think it's kind of a waste if you're doing a program where somebody's kind of laying out maybe certain exercises that you don't feel. Unless it's like squats and, unless it's a movement that's not replaceable, like squats or deads, those are movements that should always be in your routine, even if you don't maybe like them or if they don't feel right. They're just definitely, those should always be in your routine. But when it comes to, like I said, chest movements or, other movements for other body parts, I just feel like, okay, so instead of, if you don't like incline dumbbell bench press and you feel barbell bench press better, then swap it. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually gonna do hammer strength, my hammer strength incline for my first exercise, for my first chest press, and then for my second one, I'm gonna do flat dumbbell bench, just because those are two movements I personally love. I feel them great, and I'll be doing those in the 5 to 7 rep range. And also too, he lets you kind of customize, depending on the body part, how many sets you should be doing per exercise. He's a big believer in, weaker body parts need more frequency, more volume, which I agree with, because that's kind of the same philosophy that I took after my very first show. I applied obviously more frequency to my legs, started hitting them twice a week compared to once a week. Bam, legs grew, made great improvements. Same thing with my back. This last off season, I started hitting it with more frequency when I started the program push-pull legs. I was doing more back volume and more back frequency, and I made good new gains to my back. So kind of the same type of philosophy here with training body parts more frequently and things like that. So that's kind of why I ended up liking this routine. And then also too, on your main powerlifting movements, It reminds me of kind of 5-3-1, where you're back to you know, a periodization program where he's giving you percentages, the rep ranges, things like that, which I really loved in 5-3-1 to make sure that my strength kept on progressing. So yesterday was actually my first day doing this program, and it was actually it was like a powerlifting kind of day. So this was actually the first time I've ever done like in the same workout, like a full body workout, where I squatted, and then I went to bench press, and then I went to deadlift, you know, like all in the same workout. And then it seemed like I was already in there for like 2.5 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I like it, and then he lays out for your assistance work, he's like, choose your four weakest body parts and focus on those, and do one exercise for each of those weak body parts. So like I did for hamstrings, I did you know, leg curls. For biceps, I did bicep curls. Traps, I did shrugs. And then for back, I did barbell rows. So that was kind of like my day yesterday. So that's gonna be my new training program for now. Just also an update as far as kind of how I'm doing, I guess. Reverse dieting has still kind of been, you know, like I said, this is sometimes I get a little frustrated and kind of a little discouraged, because you still kind of feel guilty sometimes having like the cheat meals that you do. But my weight, it's kind of been pissing me off, because it's been such a struggle for me now to I finally hit like 200 pounds and then once I hit it, I kind of freaked out, and I was trying to get it back down into the high 190s, and it's like I can't. It's like once I hit 200, I've been still like keeping up with my cardio and you know, staying on my macros and stuff like that during the week, and it's like now I can't get my weight to budge back below 200. So I'm actually sitting like in the low. I've been kind of fluctuating anywhere from like 200 to kind of like 203, and I'm like, god damn it. I'm like, ugh. It just sucks, because like I literally don't want to have to, you know, I just feel like, oh, I'm off season. I don't want to have to like keep starving myself just to get my weight back down. So it's just been kind of like a bummer that I'm like, man, like I wanted to try to stay below 200 for like as long as I could, and I couldn't really hold it off that long. So obviously a lot of it's probably attributed to the, you know, the cheat meals and stuff like that on the weekends. But again, I've been just trying my best to balance, you know, having a good social life again, and just getting back out to having fun with friends, which I've been doing. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been such a nice kind of switch up to be able to go out and have drinks with friends. Some of you guys are on my Facebook, you know, see pictures of me out kind of having fun again, so that's been great. So anyways, it's just kind of, again, sometimes some things that we all kind of struggle with is just finding that balance, you know, when you're a competitor, between you know, staying on track as a competitor, and then also too, like being able to kind of branch out and enjoy life and have a good social life and have fun. So anyways, that's an update for now. I will link this program in the description box, as well as Cliff Wilson's contact information if you guys are looking for a prep coach. Like I said, he's definitely a person that whenever I listen to him speak in interviews, and he does videos, I don't know, I feel like I have a really good judge of character. And without even ever meeting the guy, I can just tell you right now that there's a reason why he's so popular, and I can tell you he is definitely a great coach. All right, guys, take care.